All right, so the first thing we want to take a look at today is how discontinuity, which we learned yesterday, connects to domain. Okay, remember, domain is where the function exists. It's everywhere that the function makes sense, you can actually get a value of. And the best way to connect discontinuity and domain is right down here. The reminder that the denominator can't be zero. So if we're trying to find the domain of this function, set your denominator equal to zero and solve. So in this case, we see that we have a hole at -1. Or better yet, we have a situation where x cannot equal -1. Okay? That's where we find that there's a hole in it, something that we're not able to do. Why? If we take -1 and we substitute that in for f of x, we would have f of -1 is equal to -1 minus 5 over -1 plus 1, which will equal -6 over 0. What is anything divided by 0? It doesn't exist. You can't do it. You can't take 6 of something and break them into 0 groups. So this is this is a value that can't be in the domain. So the basic strategy we use is you take your denominator and you solve it. You set it equal to 0 and you solve, and the values at which you get are the holes in it, the ones that you can't use.